everybody. It is Saturday night. It is Saturday night in Hondo, Texas, and we are at the MILTON. Very peaceful here. Yes, the name of our group is Tracy's Paws, and we do these live feeds every Saturday night, or I try to do them every Saturday night to give you guys an update on what's going on, what we're doing, good things, bad things, what happened this week, and to check in with all of you to see how you're doing. I can't believe that we're at the end of the year. 2024 is almost gone, right? We have a couple more days left, and as I always tell my kids, this is one of my favorite times of the year because I reflect back on everything and, you know, what did I do good? What did I not do so good? What can I improve on? And if there are things that I did or I didn't like the outcome, that's over, right? The slate is wiped clean at the stroke of midnight, you know, New Year's Eve. So it's time to start over and make this the best possible 2025 that we can possibly make it. And I really feel like it's gonna happen. 2024 was an amazing year. I mean, we opened this building, the MILTON. I mean, who would have ever thought? And although we lost my little MILTON and Krusty, for me, as the person that rescued them and our group that found them a home, knowing that these dogs had a long life, like 10 plus years with some of the best people that, you know, again, they got to go travel the world. Milton's seen the beach and all of that. So that, even though I'm sad that they left us, they had fabulous lives. And that is why me and all of the people that are part of Tracy's Paws, this is what we do this for. I mean, we live for those type of success stories, and that's why we search the world over to find the right people. We want to make sure that these dogs are never failed again by another human. So yeah, you know, and I hope everybody had a really good Christmas, Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I spent my Christmas yesterday with my kids, and you'll laugh, I had a couple sangrias. Now, if you know, anyone who knows me knows that I can't drink, right? So sangria, I don't even think it has a lot of alcohol in it, but I was woozy. It felt good. I don't do that very often, once a year or something, but it was really nice to spend that time with my kids, and we went out to eat. It was just a really, really nice time. So, and then of course, when I got back, the night before, I went to the border. And if you saw the little picture of Cher, who's here right now, did you see the way she was looking at me through that kennel? That's what I see, guys, on almost all the dogs' faces. And when I tell you it's haunting, because there's a lot of big dogs down there that I cannot help. And Tracy's Paws has big plans for 2025. We would like to put in a big dog area so the bigger dogs are not at Oliver's house in crates, like they sleep in crates. I'd like to give them more space, so we have plans for an area here for big dogs, an area for parvo puppies, mamas and babies. You know, we're not building more like buildings like this, but little satellite little areas for the dogs to make their stay with us as enjoyable as we can. And even though the Oliver's house is a beautiful, wonderful, it's like a tweener place. It's like in between a house and a kennel. The bigger dogs are crated when they're not running around outside. And sometimes that, even though they get tons of exercise, sometimes that creates anxiety. So when people will come in, they bark, and it's stressful for them to be crated like that and not be able to run around the building, but we can't let them do that with what we have going on there. We have our spay-neuter equipment there, our isolation ward is there. So 2025, we have plans to do all kinds of wonderful things for our dogs. And I think I mentioned to you right now, they're repairing the yards. So we had concrete poured in one of the yards because they remodeled the whole thing, the dogs did, right? I mean, you know, started pulling up a little corner of that turf and yeah, the naughties, just like I have a custom UTV with no seat, they tore that up too. You know what though? And Rhonda's actually better about this than me. She laughs and laughs and laughs when she comes home to holes in her drywall. I cry. I'm like, dogs. You know, but really in the big picture, you know, it's stuff that can be fixed. But we didn't expect to have to redo those yards over there. So when I went to the border, I'm down a whole room, a whole yard, and I don't think we're gonna be able to use that yard, either yard, until the end of next week. So yes, there will be more dogs coming in. Hopefully we can get them in here when those yards are done. So I'm thinking maybe one more week. But that dog Cher, the way she looked at me, that stares a hole through my heart, through my soul. I carry it with me. And I carry all their faces with me, the ones that I can't take with me. I don't think anybody, I mean, I always say, if you want to come with me on one of these trips, please do. They are what fuels my anger, my frustration, and my determination to continue this because I love them so much. And when you go down there and you see faces that you can't help, that you know that there's nobody coming for them, it's awful. And speaking of that, you know, we do have one shelter down there that I know of right now that is still wrapped up with this no-kill crazy stuff through best friends, and it's the Mission Texas shelter. And I'm getting a lot of reports coming in with pictures, videos, and it's horrendous. In fact, one of our adopters, who we adore, she goes in between Mission, or that area, and I think Minnesota, so she's like Snowbird down here. And she went over there today because of the reports coming in, and she was sickened. She had no words. She just said, animals should not live like that. That is inhumane. So I'm hoping in 2025, and I'm not hoping, I'm confident, I'm seeing a lot more people speaking out. I'm seeing a lot of advocacy all over from New York to LA. People are getting fed up with this, and I've been getting vicious. I'm not even gonna lie. I have been getting vicious. I'm tired of it. You know, at my age, at Rhonda's age, we would like to see a change for the better by the time we're ready for our dirt sandwich. You know, we've been doing this long enough, and to see all of our hard work unraveling and to see them breeding animals in the community faster than we can spay, neuter, and find them homes, it's awful. So that's why I've been getting so aggressive with people that are very uneducated with what is going on in our area and in some of our shelters. So you could follow my advocacy page for more, but I'll warn you, you're gonna see me literally. And maybe y'all need to start put together and get, you know, Tracy out of jail fund. That's about how mad I'm getting. So it is what it is. But the tide is turning, guys. Sometimes, you know, you feel like David and Goliath, like I'm not making a difference. Or there are times where I'll wake up and doubt, you know, I'm spending a lot of time just bringing awareness to this, and it quite honestly, it's exhausting because I have love in my heart. I don't like fighting, I don't like arguing, I don't like any of that. But darn it, if you hurt animals and you do it in front of my eyes, I will nail you to the wall. I will not sit back and just let it go. So if you see something, guys, say something. Everybody is starting to speak up. One voice unlocks another. So my voice hopefully will make it easier for your voice, and you won't feel nervous about saying, hey, that's wrong, you know? These animals don't have a voice. We are that voice. So when I went down to the border, I took 20, I think we had 22 new ones. So I'm gonna take you through and stop talking, and I'm gonna show you who we got. Hopefully, and I just did something to my screen. You guys know me, I'm not like Miss Tech Savvy. Hold on here. Oh, and I did put up a fundraiser. If you can't do anything, that's fine, but there are some people that like to make last minute end of year donations. You can click the button if you want to and make a donation, or you guys know me, I love spoiling these dogs with treats. So you're more than welcome to send the new babies a treat as well. So let's see if I can change this. Here we go with the filters. If I can, I'm gonna just turn the camera around. I screwed up again, guys. Hold on. Let's see, what did I do? You guys, I need my own, like, what am I doing? Nope. Okay, here we go. I'm for some reason my normal screen is gone, but I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna open the doors and hopefully our feed won't drop. So this little girl, I'm not gonna touch her because I wanna show you some of the other little babies and everything. Can you see her? I know, right? Hold on, there you go, little ones, hold on. Hold on. Hey, little one. So she's got 4 little babies. And this little dog was owner surrendered right here in Hondo, Texas. I went to my first court hearing and, you know, just trying to get a handle on what they're seeing there. And they thought that this home had 5 dogs. They had 30 dogs. So they relinquished all of them, and that little mama in there with 4 babies came out of that house. So hopefully, you know, they're not gonna be getting any more animals. But this is part of the problem. You have people that wanna relinquish them, and if there's no place to put them, what are they gonna do, right? Okay, so look at me, I screwed up my screen again. Now, Melina and Sky, unfortunately, their owner surrendered, the owner died. So these little dogs didn't have a place to go. And they're very, very sweet. Nope, you can't come out. They came in together and a private rescuer helped me with them. The little white one does have a little bit of an eye infection we're treating, but for the most part, they're really just sweet, nice dogs that ended up losing their owner. Very, very sad. I'm not seeing any comments either, guys. What did I do? What did I do? Let's see if what did I do? I can't see any of your comments anymore. I'm a technology nightmare, you know, I really am. Let's see. Let's see. Look at that. Looks like a Morticia. I did this before. Remember when I like clicked this button and I couldn't get it back? Well, here we go again. Darn it. Okay. Well, Okay, it said to resume, so hopefully this does. Can you guys hear me now? How about now? See, now I can see. Hold on here. Okay, while you're jumping on and telling me if you guys can hear me, let me know if you can hear me. Oh, good, thank you. Oh, look, Destiny tinkled. Let me show you guys something before I finish showing you the rest of the dogs. I have created a monster. Destiny, what are you doing? Hi there. So, I have to bring her with me here now because Huckleberry attacked her. Not bad, but she is so docile. And so if I'm not home, I will not leave her alone there. So if I'm here, she's with me. But what she does, if she can't see me a lot of the time, she howls. So she's very attached to me. I'm attached to her. So she comes home with me at night. She sleeps with me. And that way I can make sure nobody's mean to her. So I'm really looking for somebody that stays home a lot, and I want her to be the queen. So if you have another dog at home, she's good with all other dogs, but she's gentle. She's not one that's gonna fight back. So that might be why she came in the condition she was in. She was not allowed to eat. So anyway, so here we go, guys. We're gonna go, and yes, I'm gonna clean that up, Miss Destiny. I'm hoping her fur grows back. She's, poor little thing, I mean, literally had no fur after we shaved her down. So little Cher is very underweight, as you can see, and you can't see her belly from here, but she has had multiple litters of puppies. I know, sweetheart. You're out of there. I know, honey. I know. I love you too. I love you too, darling. You know, she's, we're feeding her slowly. We don't want to let her gorge herself, but she loves Little Caesars. We gave her some of that and some treats. And we have her in a kennel by her own because she's food aggressive right now. Kind of like me, stay away from my fries, right? Okay, so the dog that's next to her, we call Courtney Love. We kind of have this music theme going. They were kenneled together down in La Jolla. And the one she was kenneled with, this one, I'll tell you about, broke me. She was fear biting me. And when I went in there to try to get her, she swung her head, she was snarling at me, and you could just tell she was petrified. So I took a crate, like a plastic crate, and I said, oh, please let her get in there, because I was not gonna leave her there, and I didn't want them to have to, scruff her and really stress her out. She ran right in the crate, yes. But when I got her in the car, she was so scared that she pooped and peed everywhere. And when I tried to open the crate to clean her up, she tried to bite me and she tried to get out. So I had to put towels all in there, and the poor thing had to ride like that all the way back because I could not get her out of there. I was too afraid she was trying to bite me. She's not now though, but she's still very scared. Hold on. We're letting her decompress. Hi, little sweetie. Honey, we see your little face? I know. She's just wore out. And she was absolutely loaded with fleas everywhere. And it was just terrible. One thing I've learned over the years with dogs like Courtney is some of the most tender souls are the most fearful in these places. And she doesn't belong there. So when I went in here, let's see if the feed holds up. I'm gonna go in there and I'll show you. I'm gonna pet her, so I'm not gonna be able to pet anybody else. So let me shut this first. so she doesn't run away. So she's still, hi, sweetie. She's still scared, but I was able to give her a bath. She had poop and pee all over her. It's okay. I know, I got you. Yeah, she lets me pet her now. Oh, bless her heart. She was so scared, you guys. And, right now, I always tell people you have to give them time to decompress. And so the other girls that help me here, she's still fearful, but slowly over time, she's going to get much better. Where you going to be better? That's my girl. That's my girl. Honey, you don't need to be afraid, no. And she loves treats. That's what I did. That's how I won her over. So she's probably going to sleep for a week. When they come in that scared, they do. They sleep and they sleep and they sleep. It's so nice that she's relaxed. I have the music going for her. I know. But she was so scared that literally her anal glands blew and she pooped and peed all over everything and was like really trying to bite me. But I knew it was kind of like air biting. She knew I love her. Yes. That makes me happy. I came in here this morning and we had to vaccinate her, and she was, oh, listen to these vicious puppies. So I had to vaccinate her, and she was still a little nervous and swinging her head, but she's let go, She knows she's safe now. And that is one of the best feelings in the world for me, when they know, they're safe here. It's you see the look on their face. And when you take them out of those places, guys, again, it's so bad down there that I wish I could provide that for all of them. And if we start now, which beginning of the year, we're launching an adult education program with our children's education program we've had in place now for over a year. This type of change takes time. It's not overnight. 10 to 15 years from now, if we hit this problem really hard with education, high volume spay neuter, and all of the Band-Aid programs out there, we will start seeing change. But we cannot continue rescuing. We're not going to rescue our way out of it. We're just not. And anytime we rescue, we need to educate, which is something I'm really adamant about. So, and look who follows me everywhere. Look, yes, she does. And I wanted to show you guys. I know. See her ouchie on her hip is almost completely healed up. Her little body is pink. I know, honey. You see how she looks at me? There's like the sweetest thing. Milton used to look at me like this. Now watch, when I walk, she'll come and walk with me like this. And she just stares. Look, yes. I know, honey. Oh my gosh. That is just the sweetest. And as I've told all of you, if she loves me this way, she's gonna love you too. So when I find her new mama, look at that tail doesn't stop wagging, does it? No. We have to get her, give her a dental. She needs to be spayed. But the good news. The condition that these dogs came in, I was expecting Chagas disease, heartworm disease. They're negative. Yeah, Tippy too. Remember Tippy? She was a street dog for three years. She was negative. So weird, right? Yeah, so that was some good news. So there's our Courtney now. You guys are gonna love this. Can you see? Look. There's 6 of these little monsters. Stinky puppies. stinky stinkies. So I was originally told that the mama, she's got like a schnauzeri mixed mama, had 3 babies. And I go down there and they carry 6 of them out. What are you gonna do? Tell them, nope, I'm only gonna take the 3? Look, and they are pooping machines. So we deworm everybody here with Sentinel Spectrum, which also gets tapeworms. If you saw the spaghetti in these kennels, hey, no, you can't be a meanie. If you saw the spaghetti in these kennels this morning, it was disgusting. Hey, meanie. So our plan is once we get the yards done next door and at the Milton, we're gonna move all 6 of these puppies down to this mama and baby suite where the poodles are, and we're gonna move the poodles over. So it's just a juggling game. Now let's see, there's the mama. Hey, Tracy Nichols, we named the mama Mystic. I know, honey, you're still a little scared. So all 6 of those puppies are hers. And you know, they're old enough that they don't need to be with mama anymore. And I said, she's probably tired of this. And so we separated them. They don't need to be nursing on her anymore. Those puppies are 8 to 10 weeks old, approximately. And yeah, mama's 22 pounds. We don't know what daddy is, but they're gonna, you know, they'll be smaller breed. But yeah, they came in loaded with fleas. When we bathed them, just running everywhere. And if you don't get those bugs off of the dogs, they could die from that. Anemia, we don't want fleas in our facility, but we absolutely don't want them on the dogs either, or ticks. So as I mentioned, we use Brevecto for the external fleas and ticks, and we use Sentinel Spectrum to deworm on the inside, because it takes care of tapeworms. And just, I'll teach you something here. If a dog has fleas and you see them like biting like this, let's say they swallow the flea. Some fleas will turn into tapeworms. So these puppies were so loaded with all of that giving them that Sentinel Spectrum, it's a really good purge dewormer, and you literally have spaghetti in the kennel the next day, or ramen noodles, whatever you want to call it. It's gross, but it works. So, you know, if you have a dog with fleas, you might have tapeworms too, so you got to use things that kill all of that. And I think, hi, sweetie. I want to say thank you again to everybody that, you know, went on to the Live Like a Dog website and bought all the dogs' beds and treats and everything. You have no idea how much that helps when we're trying to transition these, you know, really scared ones. Look at them. These are home wrecking age. Yeah. This is the home wrecker age. Cute as a button though, right? Aw. They're still itchy because, again, you know, loaded with fleas. But a lot of these puppies, like the mama's got an underbite, they have underbites. It's super cute. Look at them. They're home wreckers. I could sit and watch them play like that for hours. It's like the cutest thing. Yeah, we'll put them in a bigger suite here in the next day or two. Oh, Susan's asking, is it a pill or a liquid? Sentinel Spectrum is like a wafer. It's a chew. It's a chew, and it does tapeworms, hookworms, heartworms, hooks and rounds and whips. And you can't cover anything else. It is an excellent, excellent purge dewormer. So again, anybody who has dogs with fleas, you really need to use a dewormer that kills tapeworms, because they probably have those if they have fleas. There's my girl. Hi. It's my girl. You feeling better, sweetie? Aw. Oh, and there's one more I gotta show you. So I had this little guy, he was tagged from the Weslaco shelter for a while ago, but hey, Casper, see, I gave him a chewy. Hey, are you gonna look? What's the matter? Casper, he's like hiding. I gave him a chewy. I don't know if he's maybe like guarding it. I don't know. He's a little dog, really, really, really sweet. But we had him in a kennel with another male dog, and he wasn't letting him come in and out, so I had to split him up. You know, that's why when I get reports from people that are like sending me pictures of the mission shelter just over capacity, and there's 4 and 5 in a kennel, that's how you come into dead dogs. And that's what the reports are coming in, you know, that I'm hearing. Here at Tracy's Paws, we don't do that. We don't like put male dogs that still have their balls in the same kennel. That is a recipe for a fight. And down there, they are so over capacity that they're coming in to dead dogs. There's fights all the time breaking out. The conditions are awful. It's filthy, and they're touting around, we're no kill. You know what? If I was a dog, I wouldn't want to live like that. And we shouldn't want that for them. That is inhumane. And keeping animals caged like that with no exercise is cruel. So I'm hoping that they're either going to get shut down soon, or there's going to be an uproar with advocates going down there and exposing them for what they're doing. The board chair is a woman by the name of Lillian Kim, and I talked to her personally, but they take money from Best Friends Animal Society, which promotes these awful programs that I've watched ruin communities. And I really think things are changing, guys. Next year, I'm not gonna be putting up with that anymore. I'm getting a lot of people that are rallying, a lot of the advocates from coast to coast. So if you're down in the Mission area and you know Lillian Kim, ask her about the conversation I had with her when I shared with her, you can't use those programs down there because you haven't done the legwork, meaning the education, the spay-neuter, in order to blink your eye and be no kill. I don't ever want to hear that craziness again. And the conditions in the shelter that she is the board chair of right now is proof of that. So pictures, video coming in, inhumane. Lillian, wake up. Wake up before you're forced to wake up. You've got an opportunity to clean that place up and do what's right for the people and the animals. And if you don't, it'll be done for you. So have it your way. You want to go down there with your gala, your makeup, your hair, your nails, all the stuff that's what to me you look like is most important to you, not the animals. So when I get these pictures coming in of this shithole down there and the filth that these animals are living in, you probably need, we maybe need to put you in one of those kennels and let you sit down there for a while in your own poop and pee. Ugh. Anyway, you see how mad I start getting? I can't stand it. So I'm gonna stop talking about that because I literally start feeling my blood pressure going up. You can go to my advocacy page and cheer me on. There's a lot of people that are now speaking up. Next year's gonna be a good year for the dogs. I feel it. It's gonna be a great year for Tracy's Paws, and I hope a wonderful year for all of you. So if you're one of those like me, that sometimes you wake up and you're full of doubt, like, am I doing the right thing? Or, you know, just, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Listen to your heart. Your head's got to play a bit of a role in that. But if you're advocating for animals that have no voice and you want to say something, you see something, speak up, speak up. If you're afraid, call me. I'll be right there next to you. I'll do it. So I'll do it. Okay, guys, I am going to rescue some more dogs before the end of the year, and I will keep you posted on that. And I hope everybody has a very safe and happy and prosperous new year. 2025 is going to be a fabulous year for all of us. I am convinced. I love all of you. Thank you again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.